Few clubs carry the weight of history like Ajax Amsterdam. From the streets of Amsterdam to the grandest stages of Europe, their philosophy, their talent, and their identity reshaped the game. This is the story of Ajax Amsterdam. Welcome to Football Clubs of the World, where football's greatest stories come alive. Section 1. Introduction and Early History, 1900 to 1939. Ajax Amsterdam was founded on March 18, 1900, by a group of friends led by Floris Stempel, Karel Rieser, and Han Dade. The club took its name from the Greek hero Ajax, known for his courage in the Trojan War, a name chosen to reflect strength and individuality. The club was officially registered with the Dutch Football Association in 1902 and began playing in the lower divisions of Amsterdam football. In 1911, Ajax earned promotion to the top tier of Dutch football for the first time. That same year, they adopted their now iconic red and white shirt design, which has remained largely unchanged since. In the 1917-18 season, Ajax won their first major trophy, the KNVB Cup, the Dutch National Cup competition. Just a year later, in 1919, they secured their first National League title. Under the management of Jack Reynolds, the club began establishing itself as a dominant force in Dutch football. Throughout the 1920s and 1930s, Ajax consistently competed for titles. They won several league championships, becoming the most successful Dutch club in the pre-World War II era. Section 2. Golden Eras, 1970s and 1990s. Ajax's first international breakthrough came in the late 1960s and early 1970s. The club became the face of a tactical revolution known as total football, under manager Rinus Michels. In this system, players were trained to be tactically flexible, often interchanging positions during matches. The idea was simple: space, movement, and constant pressure. At the center of this philosophy was Johan Cruyff, a homegrown forward who became the symbol of the club's style and ambition. Cruyff debuted for Ajax in 1964, and by the early 1970s he was among the best players in the world. Between 1971 and 1973, Ajax won 3 consecutive European Cups, defeating Panathinaikos, Inter Milan, and Juventus in the finals. During this period, the team also won multiple Eredivisie titles and domestic cups. Ajax's dominance reshaped how clubs across Europe approached tactics and training. The manager during the third European Cup win in 1973 was Stefan Kovac, who maintained the system implemented by Michels but gave the players slightly more creative freedom. After a period of transition in the 1980s, Ajax returned to the top of European football in the mid-1990s. Under manager Louis van Gaal, the club won the UEFA Cup in 1992 and the UEFA Champions League in 1995. That 1995 team included several academy graduates and young stars, such as Clarence Seedorf, Patrick Kluivert, Edgar Davids, Mark Overmars, Frank and Ronald de Boer, and Edwin van der Sar. Ajax defeated AC Milan in the 1995 final with a late goal by 18-year-old Kluivert. The team went unbeaten in the entire Champions League campaign, a rare achievement in modern football. Section 3. Philosophy and Youth Development. One of the defining characteristics of Ajax as a football club is its commitment to player development. The club's youth academy, known as the Toekomst, which translates to the future, is considered one of the most successful in the world. The academy system was formalized in the 1960s and 70s and built around the principles of total football. Players are trained to understand all positions on the pitch, with a strong emphasis on technical ability, spatial awareness, and decision-making. Ajax's model is based on long-term planning. Players are brought in from a young age and taught a unified system that mirrors the tactics of the first team. This allows smooth integration when academy players are promoted. The 1995 Champions League winning squad included multiple players who came through the Ajax Academy. Since then, the system has continued to produce top-level footballers, including Wesley Sneijder, Rafael van der Vaart, Christian Eriksen, Frenkie de Jong, and Matthijs de Ligt. Many of these players have gone on to compete at the highest levels of European football, often transferring to clubs such as Real Madrid, Barcelona, Juventus, and Manchester United. In addition to technical development, Ajax places importance on education, behavior, and personal conduct. The goal is to develop not only professional athletes but also disciplined individuals capable of representing the club on and off the pitch. Section 4. Stadiums and Achievements. Ajax has played its home matches in 3 main stadiums throughout its history. The first was Het Houtenstadion, a wooden structure built in 1911. It was replaced in 1934 by the De Meer Stadion, located in the Watergraafsmeer district of Amsterdam. De Meer served as Ajax's home for over 6 decades and witnessed many of the club's most historic moments, including the rise of Johan Cruyff. By the early 1990s, De Meer was no longer suitable for modern football. In 1996, Ajax moved to the Amsterdam Arena, a state-of-the-art venue with a retractable roof and a capacity of over 50,000. In 2018, the stadium was renamed the Johan Cruyff Arena, in honor of the club's most iconic player. Ajax has been one of the most successful clubs in both Dutch and European football. As of 2024, Ajax has won 36 Eredivisie titles, 20 KNVB Cups, 4 European Cups, UEFA Champions League titles, 1 UEFA Cup, 3 UEFA Super Cups, 2 Intercontinental Cups. Domestically, Ajax has had multiple eras of dominance, particularly in the 1970s, 1990s, and late 2000s and 10s. Section 5. Modern Era. In recent years, Ajax has continued to compete at a high level both domestically and in Europe, despite operating with a smaller budget than many of Europe's elite clubs. The 2018 to 2019 season marked a new high point in the modern era. Under manager Erik ten Hag, Ajax reached the UEFA Champions League semi-finals, defeating Real Madrid and Juventus along the way. The team featured a new generation of talent, including Frenkie de Jong, Matthijs de Ligt, Donny van de Beek, Hakim Ziyech, and Dusan Tadic. Ajax's run ended in dramatic fashion against Tottenham Hotspur, with a late goal in the second leg. Despite the loss, the campaign brought global attention to the club's development model and playing style. Since then, Ajax has continued to win domestic titles and qualify for the Champions League regularly. The club remains committed to its core philosophy, building competitive teams through a combination of academy graduates, targeted signings, and tactical consistency. Today, Ajax is recognized not only for its history of success, but for its consistent identity. While many clubs change with trends, Ajax has built a football culture rooted in long-term principles. As part of their 125th anniversary celebrations, Ajax announced on November 17, 2024, that they will fully revert to their classic crest from the 1928 to 1990 era, starting with the 2025-26 season. This marks a decisive break from the minimalist modern logo used since 1991. Club CEO Menno Gielen emphasized this move as a tribute to the club's roots and values. "We felt our 125th anniversary was the perfect moment to give back the classic logo to our fans and ourselves." The return of the old logo was celebrated during a Legends match at the Johan Cruyff Arena, and the emblem will appear across all club assets including jerseys, facilities, and communications. This change isn't just cosmetic. It's a powerful nod to Ajax's heritage, reaffirming the club's intent to stay true to its DNA as it looks ahead to the future. AFC Ajax is not defined by a single era or a single player. It is defined by continuity, by a commitment to playing a certain way, teaching a certain way, and developing the game beyond just results. From historic triumphs to a legacy built on youth and philosophy, Ajax Amsterdam stands as one of football's most iconic institutions. But this is just one chapter in the global story of the beautiful game. Which club should we explore next? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us each week as we uncover the stories behind the world's greatest football clubs.